Hey guys, wanted to make a little video of my Wolverine. Unfortunately, it's starting to rain. By the time I got my GoPro charged up and got this thing, I hadn't ridden it all summer, and I don't know how well the video is going to work. I'm probably just going to run this and go home because I don't want to ride in the rain. So you got your neutral light, first gear, second gear. Transition, or I should say steep transition. I don't know, kind of being wimpy. I don't want to commit. I'm not wearing any gear, a pair of rubber or muck boots and a hoodie. So hey guys, this is my 03 Yamaha Wolverine. Bought this from the original owner, I guess going on, boy, 8 years ago I think now. I've had it for quite a while. It's in awesome shape, is all original. The tires, I actually had the stock tires. They were really good shape, but this is my second Wolverine. I had I had a 96. And I bought it, I was younger, and it was full-time four-wheel drive, and I just really didn't like it that much. That it was just so grabby in the front. You couldn't spin Brodies, you couldn't slide around. Not being able to put it in two-wheel drive really made it not that much fun. And I didn't like, the reason I go back to those tires, I never liked those stock tires. So back then, I hit a rock, coming over a rise, and center punched a rock, and it dented my rim. So I took those tires off, the stock ones off. These are off my 07 Grizzly stock tires, and I put some different, bigger tires on it. So these are 25s. It came stock with 23s. I can actually tell with the gearing, you can actually notice it. It's a little taller geared now. So first, sometimes I find myself wanting to shift into a lower gear in first. It's not terrible, but you notice it. So this is what changed everything right here. 424 kit. They don't make these anymore, unfortunately. I had to find this off eBay. There's actually 2 different kits. So the one I got, actually then had to switch out my yokes because the older Wolverine, I forget if it was wider or narrower, and the one I bought was for the different model, and I don't remember which way it went. So then off eBay I had to get these, and I swapped them out. So it cost me more money, but it was totally worth it. So what you do is, it's a little bit hokey. You push this in, then you're in 4-wheel drive. It's cable actuated, and that basically connects that front drive shaft up. And then when you want 2-wheel, you pull it out, and there's a detent, and it stops. I've actually bumped this with my knee. I was towing something, and it caught up, and I was actually moving, and it went from 2 to 4. Fortunately, it didn't screw anything up. I was really happy because, like I say, I don't even know if they sell those anymore. I know they were selling them for Honda when I talked to the company, and if there was a conversion they made or something, and they're like, oh, you can weld this or that, and it's like, yeah, right. So anyway, I guess there's no sense in offering any because how many of these are there around anymore? But anyway, I just like it. It has the oil cooler on the front. I still have stock headlights. Overall, it's in pretty good shape. Actually, it's in really good shape. These are stock grips. Look at that. They're not even really that worn. I always keep my stuff inside, out of the light, so I hate stuff gets sun faded. The guy that had it evidently has some yellow paint. Kind of bums me out, but it hasn't bummed me out that much because it's been on there since I got it. There's the rear end. That single shock. It rides pretty good. It's fun to ride. It's for 4-wheel drive. These things were 485 pounds dry. So it's like feather light for 4-wheel drive, especially nowadays. But you ride it and you can, compared to a sport quad, you can feel the weight. But having it be in 2-wheel drive makes all the difference. I love this, the freaking recoil starter. It's got electric start, of course, but I had to put a new battery in it, and had to use the recoil starter. It's a pain to pull over. What you have to do is find top dead center. You don't just go reef on it, or else it just rips out of your hand. So I like to pull it through slow. Let's try. Okay, let's try. Oh, see that? So I didn't have it right. And it seems like it'll just break it. Let's try now. There you go. So once you find that right spot, top dead center, it pulls over not too bad. Stock exhaust. Still has a little insert. Nice, it's simple, it's air cooled. I really like that. I like this 4-wheeler. Be awesome if they came out with I didn't like the second generation of them. It was automatic clutch. It was then, that thing then from 485 pounds to like 450 pounds. And I don't know, I just never really, I wouldn't mind, I guess, have one now if I found one, because they weren't pretty cheap. People didn't seem to buy them for the wrong reasons. And that one did have push button 2-wheel to 4-wheel drive. That was nice. Be kind of fun in the snow, but I like this one better. What I did have an issue with when I had my 06, this is the first 4-wheel drive 4-wheeler I ever owned. I took out, I think it was my outer CV boot. I did it twice, actually. Maybe it was once. Anyway, I got some salmonberry bushes in there, so this stock guard wasn't very good. These aren't all that well protected, but I don't ride Grizzly to really take off in the woods and do that type of stuff. This I just have just something for fun. I was kind of bummed out at the rust on here. Guy was down from the Kenai Peninsula. I think he rode it on the beach a little bit, but oh, and this was awesome. It's that skid plate. I got the full Yamaha skid plate for it, and I think I got that thing for under $10, or maybe it was under $20. Anyway, the guy had it on eBay, and nobody bid on it. I was the only guy, and I'm glad he was still sent it to me. Yeah, it's the factory aluminum skid plate. Super nice. So yeah, so that's the, oh, another little thing. This little storage box in the back's pretty nice. Of course, you got to watch out you don't take out your headlight or your tail light. You don't want to put anything bouncing around heavy in there. As you can see, it's starting to rain. Time to go home. Came with the stock toolkit. I always like that. Oh, it looks like I don't have my rubber strap because it went from here to here. I think I have something that'll work in my shop. The airbox on these was always kind of a pain. I don't remember. I think there was some change they made to it, because the old one you had to slide it on a certain way. Just remember reading about it. That might have been on my old one. Maybe they made a change for the new one. I don't remember. But this is kind of a bad thing though. So if you're, I'm not big into crossing deep water and stuff, but you're taking your air from right here. I always like the Hondas. They pulled air from up here, and they could just go in deeper water. Get the seat in, clicks in place. And here's another thing I like. Starter motor is up on top of the motor. So there you go, guys. Kind of bummed out. I only had like a couple. It stopped raining for only, that was about an hour there, and I missed that. So time to go home. All right, thanks for watching.